from My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school volleyball, coming to you today from Cadillac High School. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school volleyball presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to the Wheelhouse here at Boyne City High School. Jay Simon, where the Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators are your Class C regional champions, defeating the Charlevoix Raiders 3-1 to earn the hardware. And I've got head coach Rita Jones of the Gladiators with me. And coach, first and foremost, how do you feel?
Oh, it feels great. Not gonna lie, this week was a little worrisome with McBain and Charlevoix both being very good teams. And obviously we played Charlevoix earlier this year, and we won 2 times, and the second time was super close, and the third time we played them we lost, and so we knew it was going to be a good matchup. But I knew if our girls showed up and came to play that we had a pretty good chance, and I'm so happy with the outcome and the way they came to play for the most part.
And the scores tonight: 28-26, 25-12, 25-13, 25-19. I should say 26-28 in that first one. That first set, back and forth the whole way, you had a game point opportunity. They had 4, finally converting on their last one. Yeah. But games 2 and 3 just rolled. You told me before the semifinal that serve receive was your issue at times during the season. It seemed like ball control really got better in that second and third set.
It made a big difference. If it's not obvious, I mean, anybody that knows volleyball, that would have been obvious. Even people that don't know volleyball could probably pick up on that. We serve receive while Megan and Molly and Lily and they all stepped up and put the ball in somewhere where the setter could set up our offense. It's huge.
You can't pass, you can't hit, right?
Yeah.
Well, talk about some of these kids that have gotten you to this point. I know that Juliana Phillips gets a lot of the pub, and she certainly played very, very well tonight. But you got a whole slew of juniors and sophomores on a very young team that have really picked up some great experience and stepped up this year to carry you this far.
Yeah, I was Caroline. I think she's a different maker. When she's on, it's just huge. And I talked to her about it before the game, and I said, you can make a difference here. I said, I don't need kills necessarily. I just need you swinging. She sometimes gets timid up at the net. And she was swinging today, and I think it made a huge difference. And, you know, took some pressure off of Juliana. And obviously they have good blockers. And when they can set up on it, I don't care how tall you are, when they can set up on you and not give you anywhere to go, then you're going to get blocked and you're going to have a hard time getting kills when other people are involved. And you know, like Caroline was, and Brenna and Sophie and Lauren, everybody. It just you know, makes us a little bit more well-rounded, and that's huge. So.
It seemed like especially in games 2 and 3, and then even to an extent in game 4, it's runs, right? Yes. Volleyball is so much about momentum, so much about runs, calling those timeouts at the right moments and whatnot. It really seemed like your kids, when they got those runs and they got those opportunities, put that pedal down to the floor and really tried to finish those games off.
They did, and I saw some moves and some girls hitting the floor harder than they normally that I've ever seen. And it just goes to show that they're not ready to be done. They want to go on to quarterfinals. So.
Yep, Charlevoix is the next location. Quarterfinal there, you get the winner of Rudyard or Calumet. No, we don't know who won.
Calumet
oh, you do?
Yes, Calumet won 3-1.
All right, well, yep. Calumet is the opponent.
We saw them last year in the quarterfinals, so, and we saw them once earlier this year too. So.
Well, then it's an opponent you're already familiar with, so that'll be very interesting. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
That's Rita Jones, the head coach of the TCSaint Francis Gladiators. Your final tonight, 26-28, 25-12, 25-13, 25-19. The Gladiators with a 3-1 victory. Our thanks to Fiam of Cadillac and Don's Adopt-A-Car, as well as a host of McBain parents, too numerous to go through. I'd pull my phone out right now, but they were mentioned several times during these games. Our sincere thanks to those parents for their support of this broadcast this week. I know that they would have liked the Ramblers to be here in this final, but we appreciate their support of high school athletics here on My News 26 Sports. For Dakota Pike, I'm Jay Simon. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you in the winter. Hockey is going to be up next on My News 26 Sports. Have a good night.